Hey everyone, little video to help you out with the grayscale as you're working away. So here, I've also made one. So we have our 5 squares. We have our sketching pencils. Now, I said to arrange them from lightest to darkest. I think that's going to help you out the most. And what I've done is I've actually identified sort of which pencils I will be using. So every one of you has 3 pencils each. Now, the only difference is depending on which pencil you got, but all will work the same. So some of you have your darkest pencil as a 4B, 3B. I just so happen to have a 6B. Some of you have your lightest pencils as the H or the 2H. Doesn't matter. It will all work the same. Same principles apply in this case. So what I've done is I've identified my first square as my highlight, which means I'm going to leave this blank. Okay, so your first square, you automatically start off, leave it blank. So then I've gone to my last square. So in this case, that's my 6B. I took my 6B pencil. There you go. There's your 6B. And I've already shaded it and I made it as darkest as I can get it. Then you work your way basically down from there. So my lightest pencil was the 3H. So I very lightly and working, sorry guys, I'm doing this backwards here. Very lightly, it's all about the hand control. Okay, so I don't want you pressing super, super, super hard. Sketching pencils and sketching is not necessarily like writing. So you don't need to hold a pencil super, super tight and kind of go like that. You're leaving it loose in your hand and you're just kind of letting it happen. Take your time with it. Please take your time with it. There's no rush. And you kind of fill in your square. And you'll notice because of the tone of the lead, if you're kind of letting it happen, it's only going to get so dark, right? It's only going to sort of live up to that tone. Then I took my next pencil, my HB, and of course I've shaded in my next square. My 6B is already done, my absolute darkest. And then of course I have that in between. So this is where you guys kind of step in and you need to create that tone. So what I've done is I've taken my 3H, or I'm going to take my 3H, and my 3B pencil, and I'm sort of going to mix a shade in between, knowing very well that it needs to be lighter than my 6B, but darker than my HB. Okay, and that's sort of what we're working with in terms of this. And of course, when you are done, please take a photo and of course, upload it to the Dropbox. Hope this helps, guys. Happy sketching.